hold the contact, and hold the contact. If she wants to back away from it, that's fine. Hold the contact, hold quietly, hold the contact until that's it. Good. Okay, right. Second thing I'm going to try just for today, if you don't mind, can I take your martingale? Only just for a brief. Well, only because what's happening is when I want you to invent a new aid, a new signal, which is a lifted hand, and that's going to stop you getting that across. I'm not saying it's wrong, it's more than likely something that you're going to have to do when you go jumping to make yourself safe. You know, I don't believe that any horses should be jumping without the martingale. Myself, A, because it gives you a handlebar, and B, one never likes having one's teeth taken out if something does go slightly wrong. Well, then that's a totally legitimate reason to use one. So, but in this instance, I just want to invent a new signal, which is where it belongs. Okay, it's only when if you imagine the bridle without reins, the bit sits there. We put the reins on and start pulling, it immediately pulls it into the wrong position in the mouth. So the higher her head, the higher the bit. Now the one thing she's got to learn is that when you put the bit up in the top corner of her mouth, this is a trick I teach all young horses, if I put the bit up in the corner of her mouth, her head should not go up, it should, after a while, come down. She's saying, no, you let go. I say, no, you let go. She says, no, you let go. I say, no, you let go. The moment she lets go, I release the pressure. So I'm going to teach you this very quickly. Bit up in your mouth, head should go, no, yeah, head should go, there, good go. The moment she releases, I release. So this is a new signal. Bit up, head, down, good go. Good go, well done, well done, good go. Bit up, mouth, head down, good go. So we've now got this new stretching exercise, which is basically bit up, in the mouth, head down. So we're going to get into truly stretch. Now the way the horse is built physically, I get lessons off my wife constantly about this because she's a chiropractor, so she is always telling up about this, how she was horses. But basically, the way, in order to get this bit underneath you, sling to take the weight, we have to get this bit lower, but not rounder, not necessarily rounder. So it's lower and longer like that. Now when we do that, I want you to support your weight. We talked about your leg working forward, and 99 times out of 100 I prefer that than working backwards. Okay? Ideally, it stays underneath you, but if it's going to move anywhere, it must move in that direction. If it moves in that direction, you lose your balance forward. So the test now is if I said to you, lighten your seat. Okay, no, you just stuck your tummy in. You're going to put your weight into your hip, that's it. So if you can't do that, that tells you your leg's in the wrong place. If you're having to lean forward a ton to get out of the saddle, you're in the wrong place. So keep thinking that what you're trying to do with your position is to lift your seat slightly, and that's going to encourage your back to come up. Now what we want to happen, the feeling that we want to happen, if I can just find something, that'll do. No, it's not, rather poo. So if you hold on to her, face the front, hold a bit. So the feeling that you want from her is that when you lighten your seat, you get the feeling of, do you feel it? Do you feel the saddle come up? Just sit still.
Yeah,
okay. Relax, okay, relax. You feel the back come up. And leg away. But what's happening there is all that's happening is that her pelvis, instead of being stuck out there like that, she suddenly goes, ooh, she tucks her tail underneath her. So the other way of looking at it is if we took a measurement from the top of her tail to the floor at the beginning of the lesson, and then we took a measurement at the end of the lesson, the distance should be less, because she's dropping her tail down, she's rotating the pelvis. And when she rotates the pelvis, the bit in the middle goes up. We can't expect one to happen without the other. Like we can't expect the nose to go in and the neck to come around correctly without the back coming up, without the pelvis coming right, without the hops engaging. It's all part and parcel of the same thing. So when people talk about they need to work through from behind, they need to engage their hops, it's a load of bunkum. because you can't do one without the other.
Yeah.
What we need to do is we need to say, look at the big picture. Okay, and some horses can do it at a flick of a switch. Some horses can do it in an amazing fashion, and you feel you're riding this big round rubber ball. Some horses do it in a tiny little bit. They're not the same. These are guidelines, and as we all know with guidelines, they're open to negotiation. We have to work it out with the horse. So lift your hand up in the air, take a contact, and ask her just to lower. Hold it there. Wait. Yes, she says you let go. And then you say, no, you let go. And she says, you let go. And you say, no, you let go. And it's this little negotiation, waiting, but you don't let go until she drops her head right down. That's it, yeah. She says, you let go. Hold, make a hold. Hold it, hold the contact, 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 hold the contact. Good, hold the contact, hold the contact, hold the contact, hold the contact. Wait, good, there. That's it, then you can release. So she knows, basically what this is doing is handing the responsibility back to her.
Yeah.
You say to her, fine, you can go around with your head in the air, fine. But the consequences are, I've got the bit here. You put your head down there, I'll give you a loop in the rain. What do you want to do? And eventually she will make the right choice. Okay, so walk forward. That's it. Lift your hands up. That's it. Try to just think of it as an even contact, rather than a manipulative one. You're going to need to do that when you're trying to patch things together halfway around a show jumping round. You don't need to do it today when you're just through it. So slightly longer rein, lift the hand up again. You've got to be used to this rather than far away right at the moment. Now, if you can imagine your horse going with what I call good at the highest point. That's what I want you to try and do. Good at that. So let's go out into the ball. That's it. That's it. Good. Right, trotting on. We're going swiftly on to chapter 10. You might have to come back to chapter 3, 4 and 5 another day. Or a constant working progress. Good. And then follow that forward. Did you see how immediately she starts to chop with the hand?
Yeah, and just fit it in.
Yeah, because what you're doing is you're getting the back end and the back in the right place. Now when that's in the right place, she can't help but drop her head into the right position. So then eventually all your reins are going to do is you're going to use your fingers in a little vibrating fashion. Just to tidy up what I call cosmetic. It's just tidying up the outside a little bit more. But there, lovely. There, good. Now the other thing that's going to happen, you're going to run through, I'll tell you what's going to happen next. The next few sessions, if you work like this, she's going to start to run a bit faster. So when you drop the front end down, that's technically going to put her slightly on the forehand. Yeah? Well, how do you get a horse off the forehand? You push it onto the forehand. You drop her. You say, God, if you're going to fall over, get on with it. But trust me, she won't. They don't like falling over, but what she'll do, like immediately now, already she's starting to slow down. She's going, well, what are you doing? Why don't you just walk me? Oh, I'm going to get off underneath me. Good. Very nice. Very good. Very good.
Immediate change, right?
Yep. Got the head a little bit higher with the hand. Got the hand. And let the nose. There you go. Good. And that clanking, that over-tracking, she's trying to lengthen her stride behind what she's doing. But because you've had to hang on to the front end, what's happened is you've slowed the front end down.
Yeah.
So she's not using her shoulders very well. Now that's not just you, because I mean I'd probably have done exactly the same. When your horse is going too fast and somebody says drop the reins, you go, you must be nuts. I'm not going to do that. But what's happening is rather like you shorten the front step, she's trying to lengthen the back step, now she's overreaching. So again, all you've got to try and do is not slow the back end down, it's go on, say lengthen your shoulders, get your shoulders out. The only way you can do that is by not hanging on. Careful with your hands, that's it. Oh, she wants to lengthen. She wants to lean the shoulders now. Yeah, just do that. That's it. Bring her onto a circle.